Welcome, my YouTube friends, to another review in it from Journal of the Scott. So make sure to like and subscribe. It helps the channel immensely. And I just have the pleasure to give you Ray the Castaway. Here he is. It is set number 40566. It's 239 pieces and was just recently a promo that I completely missed out on. So while I was so bummed out, this is all thanks to Will Harper just telling me to chill out and go on to either eBay or Mercari or go somewhere, and he said go get it. It's running for less than 20. It's running for around $20 online, and I actually got it for less than $20, which is pretty amazing. Now I will say, this set is probably a $15 to $20 set, but in the aftermarket right now they're running about I'd say $18 to $25 is pretty typical. Which for this set, if you missed out on the promo, this is fantastic. If you're not into this set, this is easily $25 off your purchase. So if you purchased $120, that's effectively 20% off. Plus you get your VIP points, plus you got the Halloween pack at the same time, so it would have been a pretty solid deal. Now, of course, the story is the reason I missed out on this is because I had a purchase all ready to go. I had an online gift card, so I couldn't just walk into the store and make a purchase. So I went online, tried to make the transaction, and there was only the Halloween pack available plus double A VIP, even though I was still within the promotion period for this set. So I was bummed out. I missed, and now here we are. And then Will Harper was like, just go order one online. And sure enough, I checked out Mercari and was able to get a deal. So I think it's important that, hey, if you miss out, and now this one could have exploded in value. I kind of feel like, really lucky. This one could have easily, if it would have jumped into the $25, $30 range, I probably would have skipped out on it. But the fact that I got it for around $20, it's definitely worth it to me. And oh man, was this worth it. So let's get into the actual review here. Starting with the instruction manual, nice black. One thing, before we move on, sorry I keep backtracking here, is that the box art, is just absolutely sweet. Probably some of the better box art that we've really seen. It just really showcases the set itself, and just it's really thick. It really reminds me of a lot of those collector edition, like the Carrot House. Some of the others that aren't off the top of my head. Oh, the Amelia Earhart was another box that's phenomenal. I think this is even better than that one, which is crazy. I imagine the Jane Goodall one was probably very similar, but yeah, this is just such an amazing, well done box art. So really something for Lego to be proud of. All right, now going back to the instructions they had that on the front. They do a really nice write-up on the winning Lego Ideas competition. It's David and Diego. They've been lifelong Lego fans, building ever since they were 4 years old. As makers, we love to create things and find Lego building perfect way to express our creativity. As kids, we would use whatever bricks we had to recreate TV shows, fun fairs, theme parks, imaginary places, and vehicles. Later, we discovered Lego Mindstorms, roused our curiosity, how things work and made, that combined with our passion for design let us become engineers, and we're still building. The set may not make us professional Lego designers, but we're proud that it let us play a tiny part in Lego history. Sure enough, David and Diego, you are in Lego history. So really cool stuff. They actually went on, they did it in different languages. Really nice kind of shout out to them, for sure. And they kind of talked about how this is more sustainable, even though they didn't really use sustainable packaging in this, so they're not quite there yet. They're promoting it. Then they started with the figure build, and then you kind of start going into the raft, and then you start then they kick off into the actual island that's got a little hut on it. and then the finished product. Look at all those parts. And, you know, that's probably the highlight of this. Other than the fact that this is just such a cool idea, such a cool build, is ultimately the wide range of parts that you get. And for those who have been watching the channel, you know I love my dark brown, I love my tan. You know, you've got the dark orange, you've got just so much goodness. These tan plates. You've got a lot of the tiling. You got a lot of the what I call the fixings. So like cups and fish and parrots. And the character itself is very pirate-like. Oh, it could kind of go... I should probably get that. One moment. But I do have the CMF Castaway. So here's the CMF Castaway guy. So let's get into Ray himself. I mean, he is the kind of the highlight of this. Here he goes. There's Ray in all his glory, and he's kind of beat up. He's kind of pirate looking. That's for sure. So if you just kind of put a pirate hat on him, he'd roll just as a pirate. He's grown a beard because he hasn't been able to shave. Here's the back. There isn't any other back printing. So there he is. And then this is the comparison. So this is his buddy. He's got a darker beard. He lost his shirt. The pants are similar, a little bit more tattered. And he's got a message on a bottle. So, you know, maybe his buddy's on here. You know, it's two dudes on the island. I've now made it a mock. Officially, it is now a mock. So, you know, and this raft was really a cute inclusion. Really nice parts to kind of build that out. It's kind of funny that it's got like a rope holding it, just like that. Then kind of moving in, I really like the outlining that creates that water view. I don't know if this island's kind of scary. It's got a bunch of snakes on it. We've got a bottle in the water, and then here, kind of moving over here, they're really, in terms of spare parts, a lot of singles, just really small stuff. There is these are always really nice to get these extra gem pieces, stuff like that. And let's kind of rotate it around just so you can get kind of a nice, good look here. So he's got a campfire. The rock work was really pretty cool as it kind of came together. There's flowers in here. Then towards the end, you build these trees. And one of the things I really like about this is just so much foliage. And these are pretty neat. Kind of give it that extra touch. Here's the look from the backside. It's not as displayable from the side. You do get a nice backpack. It comes with a treasure chest where you fill it with some jewels. So apparently there's hidden treasure, even though now he's stuck. These don't move very much, just a little. And then what I really like, these foliage parts. I haven't seen those in too many sets. I know they're in a couple. I'm assuming probably some Jurassic World. I'm assuming maybe a Friends set or two. And maybe a couple others that are floating out there. This is also on the Battle of Scarif for Star Wars fans. So it's nice to get that extra foliage parts. A lot of nice burnt orange. I really like how you kind of create this like hut with palm trees over it. There you go. You can kind of see that extra rock work. Lots of little inclusions like this torch. And then here he is. He's got it's a whip done as a fishing pole. Really neat. And then I really didn't talk about this. There's a parrot here with like a fish that's slow cooking. Just like that. So I don't know. As I look at this, you know, I could see this character being that like $6 to $8. The parts itself are not cheap parts. Here's even a really nice rock piece right in there. Really like how it's done. I think there's at least solid, $15-20 long term. I could see this being a $30 set. I mean, new in box, so this will be like $40 or $50 all day long in a couple years. So it's a really valuable set. That you could have dropped $120 on a set. It would have been nice to get double VIP and Ray the Castaway and those VIP Halloween pack. That would have been perfect. But I was able to obtain this in another fashion. So, and so far this one, this Ray, he is unique to the set. So overall, I'm just really elated to have this set. And again, and if you haven't been able to get it, go out on Mercari or eBay. I've been, again, as Will Harper mentioned, they are out there. You can get a deal. People are probably like, hey, I just want to recover my, kind of get that discount off of that $120 worth of sets that I purchased, and are willing to part for it for like $20-25. So go out there, get yourself Ray the Castaway. It's a great investment, I think. Or again, it's just super enjoyable, and I can't wait to kind of figure out a place to put this, maybe in a mock at some point. So thank you so much for joining me on my collecting journey, the Ray the Castaway journey, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.